What's up, guys? Welcome to the premiere episode of the College Foodie, where I bring you real cheap, real fresh, real food, guys. And you know what? Today, it's been really cold. It's currently snowing in Colorado. I mean, it's currently cold all over the United States. I'm sure you guys heard the news about Georgia. So today, I wanted to show you guys how to make homemade chicken noodle soup. First, we're going to start with 1 medium-sized onion, 2 carrots, and 3 celery sticks. You're going to want to wash and rinse and peel and dice them into small dice about a 1/4 inch or so. So here's a little tip. Always keep the onion root on when you are chopping the onion. That way your onion doesn't fall apart when you're mincing it, or when you're dicing it, I'm sorry. Now for the carrot, to get it all about even size, I cut it down the middle, cut the little ends off, and the thicker one you want to cut into 4ths. And that way you can dice it up. It'll be all the same size. For the smaller one, you just cut in half and do the same thing. And for the celery, all I do is cut the tops off and trim the bottom. Split it down the middle. Same thing. Now that we have our onions, our carrots, and our celery chopped, we are going to sweat them. And what that means, in a cold pan, you're going to want to put a little bit of oil, about no more than a tablespoon. Add your vegetables. Turn your stove onto medium. You also going to want to add a little bit of salt at this point, because sweating, when you sweat something, you want all the liquids to draw out and soften your vegetables. So this will take about 10 minutes. Now while the vegetables are sweating, you're going to want to shred your chicken. And what I did is I bought a pre-made roasted chicken from the grocery store. You can make your own, or you can use leftovers if you want, and you're going to want to shred them, take them off the bone, and also you're going to want to get rid of the skin as well. The skin will make your soup oily. Great, and that is it. Now that you have all your chicken shredded, let's go check on the vegetables. These vegetables are looking great, and seems like they only need a couple more minutes. We're now going to add some Italian seasoning to this, as well as some cracked pepper. And this is important. You want to make sure you season every step of the way as you're cooking. But don't add too much, because you can't take away. Now that our vegetables have softened, you're going to want to add your chicken. At this point, you're going to want to add your chicken stock And you want to get low sodium chicken stock again to be able to control the amount of salt that you're putting into your food. For this recipe, I use 2 quarts of stock. Then you want to bring your soup to a boil by turning your heat onto high. And as soon as your soup gets to a boil, so now that our soup is boiling, this is a good time to add the pasta. And you want to add the pasta, you want to use a small pasta. Like today I'm using some shells. And you add a pound of pasta to your soup while it's boiling. And you're going to want to stir it and let it boil for another 10 minutes with the heat on medium high. And we are so close to being ready to eat. 10 minutes have passed and the pasta is all cooked and it smells so good. So this would be a good time to taste your soup. So now you're going to want to taste your soup to make sure it is seasoned properly. And that is so good. I think all I could use is a little bit more salt. A little bit more salt. Give it a good stir. And that is it. Now let's just serve us a big bowl. And it looks so good. So here's the final product, and it is so good. Let's taste it. This will warm you up on any cold day, and you know, like I said, real cheap, real fresh, and real food. So, as the college foodie that I am, budget is not my best friend. This pot of soup costs $14.45 to make, serves 6 people each, so each bowl of this soup is $2.41. And you can't beat that. You get a bowl of chicken noodle soup at any restaurant, you will be paying approximately $4 to $6 for that bowl. So yeah, be cheap, guys.